the opponent. I'm the first speaker of my team, and today's motion is what can we do to make our community more friendly to people with disabilities? So first, I'm gonna talk about challenges and barriers that disabled people have to face. The second speaker will talk about the phrase disability-friendly society. And the third and final speaker will give some solution for the motion. So first, what does disabled mean? Disabled people is defined as a person who have a physical or mental condition that limits their movement, sense, or activities. So I have three main challenges that disabled people have to face. First is about physical. So disabled people don't have enough organs so that they don't have the ability to play games or do activities like normal people usually do. So basically they are not as healthy as us. Secondly is about communication. I will give two examples of these challenges. First is about deaf-blind people. So deaf-blind people cannot talk, so they have a lot of challenges in communicating with normal people. Secondly, is about other types of disabilities. They will feel ashamed of their appearance. Therefore, they will very shy in the crowd, and it leads to the consequence that they hard to make friends, and they isolate themselves from the community. And third and last but not least is about society. People nowadays put racism on disabled people, and they stay away from the disabled because they think that disabled people are very they are different from normal people. So that normal people don't give the disabled people opportunity to work or to be happy in their life. So the disabled people will have negative thoughts and don't have the motivation in life. So in conclusion, disabled people have a lot of challenges and barriers to face, and normal people like us should give aid to them. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Ling. Let's talk about disability-friendly society. First of all, what is friendly and what is society? Friendly means behaving in an unpleasant way, showing kindness, or treat somebody as a friend. Society is a community which people we live in. We are the society. So technically, friendly society is a particular community which people live and help each other, also share things too. In theory, disabled people shall have the opportunity to join in this friendly society. However, in reality, right now in the world, friendly society for the disabled hasn't received much attention. In fact, there are around 1 billion people around the world have some source of disability, and this number is going to increase. For this has been confirmed by the World Health Organization in the first World Report on disability. A fact that is, it seems that the solutions for this problem from hospitals is when we see the disability, we can only see hearing aids, white canal, crutches, or maybe wheelchairs. We can only see the equipment to help the disability to survive, to live the rest of their life, but we don't see the person. So, what is the solution for this problem? My third teammate will be the one who's going to tell you about it.
So I'm gonna
talk about the last part, the solutions for the challenges and barriers that disabled people face. So I have 3 main bullet points because of the limited time. First is education, social factors and economic factors. So in education, I suggest we should provide scholarship to athletes with disabilities because they too are ambitious and they want to accomplish the dreams like non-disabled people do. And we should give the disabled children an opportunity to study because I know, and many people do know, that they are willing to study. And social factors, we should realize that disabled people are humans too. Don't judge them by the way they look. Judge them by the way they act and how they are ambitious and how they want to end their dreams with success. And the last part is economic factors. We should employ people with disabilities because there are many abilities that disabled people can do that non-disabled ones cannot. And we should view the disability community as a valuable consumer because they may need more appliances than we non-disabled people do. So thank you for listening to our speech, and I hope you remind the code all for one and one for all.
So I can see that all of you wear white shirts today. So does it indicate anything by your team?
It is dedicate that we are teamwork and we are wearing same shirt.
Yeah. So if you have to say one word about the team, what would it be?
Our team name would be SLD.
SLD.
SLD. Or it can be like specific learning disabilities. So it will be related to the competition, the topic.
Very good. Well, impressive, right? Thank you. So the judges, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do. Your presentation focused primarily on physical disabilities. With your last point, actually, with your name, you mentioned learning disabilities. And mental disabilities are a huge problem in society. How can we make our schools better equipped to deal with students with learning disabilities?
Can you give us a moment to discuss?
Yeah.
So first is the government should build a school for disabled people to prevent them from discrimination from normal people. So in that school, we should have some special equipment to make the disabled people easy to learn, and they will feel that they have motivation in life. And also, we should have some assistant or like more teachers to help them to learn and to understand, so that they will feel like they are not isolate themselves from the community. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just want to say that I really like your idea and I think you have great vision for education because we already have one school for disabled children in Vietnam called Nhân Ching's School. Really good.
Discrimination, we should build school only for disabled people. I thought that is true. Instead of from outside.
Okay, yeah, that's true, but you have to keep in mind that society has limited resources, right? And when you have to meet these challenges, right? these teachers have to be specially trained, and the government usually do not have the resources to train all teachers to meet a very few number of students and the challenges that they face. So it is a matter of integration, right? Yeah, you can have schools that are designated for learning disabilities, whatever disabilities that you have. But yeah, it is a balance of not. It is totally a balance of not segregating them completely and isolating them versus complete integration. But you see, with complete integration, the challenge there would be to still give these students the attention that they need and they deserve without alienating the rest of with the limited resources that we have in society. So what's the best solution? I mean, my point is, you need to put all the teachers who are trained to deal with special needs in one place to help all of them.
There's also a difference between, for example, severe physical disabilities and somewhat minor mental disabilities. You know, for example, in order to have a school for individuals with physical disabilities, they need to be retrofitted with correct equipment and stuff like that, so that students are able to move freely around the school. Whereas with mental disabilities, some of them are fairly minor and can easily be accommodated into an education, a normal school. So yeah, it's a matter of the disability, I think, as well.
Yes, question.
Judging from your point of opinion, it still holds that this could only be a temporary measure, because you're only delaying the inevitable conclusion of their integration into normal and daily life. These people will still face the normal world, they will still face the future discrimination. You need, in that school, most likely you have to teach them how to integrate in society, which is impossible without actual integration into society. It's still only a temporary measure, something that we cannot bypass without leading our entire nation to believe that disability is not something to discriminate against.
I think it's a very good idea. It's a very good point, but I think you should take a trip to that school to see what they actually do with the program, because they do have programs to take disabled children, students from the school to mingle with the society. There are different kind of activities. They have the special facilities to help them get used to the daily life activities. And they also have the programs to help them integrate, to go mingle with other people as well. So it's not just keeping them in the school where they feel comfortable. They are pushed to the levels where they have to feel more comfortable in the outside world.
Well, yeah, thank you for all of the shares.
And okay, there are also ways, even when they're separated, right, to help them, to integrate them into society. You can have a normal school with a school for the disabled. There can be pen pals, there can be field trips, there can be so many ways to, so many means of exchange with communication today. You have Facebook, you have the internet. There are ways for people to learn about each other, and with that education, reduce the stigma, reduce the discrimination. So, yeah, I'm done.
Definitely good discussion.
Yeah, thank you for all of the sharing. This is something I love the most because we have bouncing ideas in this room. And you know what, other sharings can wait until the end of the show. The competition.